regardless if they know it too. Lay me down as I move on to the place where I belong.
Hello and welcome to Kartbook TV. I come to you live from the front seat of Tony McCurry's car because it's that bloody windy outside that my camera blew off the tripod. I'm here in Monarto, about an hour out of Adelaide, for the 2013 National Championships. Kartbook TV, of course, is a non-professionally produced, all karting, all the time TV show. We don't have any sponsors, and as a result that means we can bring you all the action, all the time, without any advertising at all. No ads. No. K-Racer. 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 It's day one here at the Nationals, and it's fair to say we haven't had a great deal of luck with the weather. We've had driving rain, fierce winds, and that's been sandblasting anything and everyone. Probably take the layer of paint off your car. It's been truly atrocious, the amount of dust flying around, so not the most pleasant conditions. And then apparently yesterday there was a fire so big, only a kilometre away, that the whole joint nearly burnt down. So I'm not a religious man myself, but I have paused to wonder if this is God punishing us for the low number of entries that we've got this weekend. Below 230, which is kind of disappointing for a national championship, but all the same, I'm wearing my lucky green shirt to celebrate the colour of the ice cream lid that the victors will be taking home, proudly bolted to the back of their cart when they win on Sunday afternoon. It is the Nationals after all, and high number of entries or not, you're going to see some fierce competition from guys who are desperate to win that green plate. The track, I've got to say, brilliantly presented. This club have gone to great lengths to present us with really an amazing facility to race at. It's been here for a few years now, relatively new, about 3 years old I think. The asphalt looks like it's starting to mature a bit, the rocks are starting to smooth out some. But as I say, the club's just done an awesome job preparing it. The ripple strips look amazing, the runoff areas, the barriers and everything. It all looks great. And if the weather would stop depositing tons and tons of dust on it, I think we'd have a really, really good racetrack on our hands. So fingers crossed, things clean up for tomorrow. Unfortunately, of course, today is basically a wasted day because of all this dust. The track's certainly not in a condition that we'd expect to see the racing on yet. So doing much kart setup, kind of pointless. That said, the track's been here for a few years. We've had a number of state titles here now, so most of the guys that are here have already got their baseline setups for this track worked out. They know their gearing, they know their basic setup. The exception's Deadly Dave Sarah, who's never raced here before, I don't believe, and after a really successful comeback at the Vicky Open, he's hoping to add to the list of national championships he's already got longer than his arm. And he hasn't even turned up yet. He's turning up tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see how he stacks up against the guys who have been putting in the practice laps. Throughout this weekend, I'm hoping to bring you some of the flavour of the event as it happens. It's not going to be a race-by-race report. We've got the CMS system for you to keep up with that, but I'll be talking to a bunch of people, guys that are racing, some of the pit crews, some of the shop owners perhaps, hopefully Reef Corbett at some point in time. Last time I came to this facility to race, I went out with Reef and I got incredibly drunk and he pushed me home in a shopping trolley. I can't really remember the details of that particular event, so maybe Reef can fill us in. I hope to catch up with him some point in the weekend. He's managed to trim down and he's racing Clubman Lights. Obviously he's been off the turps recently, unlike myself. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Kartbook TV. Remember to buy your kart parts at kracer.com.au, where everything's healthy and tastes great. And we'll be back again tomorrow with more action here from the Nationals. Catch you then.
You must know. What's the point? I dare not tread. Dancing thought as I walked home, as your words filled up my head.